Breaking now at 5, a West Palm Beach police officer stabbed in the head and the suspect shot after a disturbance along North Flagler Drive. We're live on the scene and at the hospital with the latest developments. That police officer is expected to be okay. The female suspect who was shot is in critical condition.
All of this started this afternoon after this officer responded to a call for help at an apartment complex. You see on your map here, it's on North Flagler Drive. We do have live team coverage tonight. WPTV News Channel 5's Ryan Hughes is at St. Mary's Medical Center gathering details on the conditions of both the officer and the suspect. But we begin this evening with WPTV News Channel 5's Matt Cesny. He is live right there at the scene with how this all started. Matt?
Shannon, we are told that it was a call for a domestic disturbance here in an apartment building at 54th Street and North Flagler this afternoon that initially brought police here. The mayor was here a short time ago. He has left, but police remain here on the scene. They have several blocks of North Flagler closed off to any traffic at all while they conduct this investigation. We want to give you a different view of this, though, from the air. These are pictures you'll only see here from Chopper 5. Of the scene where this all took place, the stabbing and shooting. We're told Florida Department of Law Enforcement will now be involved in this investigation because it was an officer who did fire that shot at the suspect. A relative of the suspect tells us the suspect is a 28-year-old woman whose mother lives at that apartment complex where that initial call to police came in. West Palm Beach Mayor Keith James explains to us what happened.
Apparently the officer was responding to a domestic disturbance. During the course of that interaction, the officer was stabbed. A suspect was shot. I'm happy to report that both seem to be doing fine. They were both rushed to the hospital and at last report are doing fine.
All right, West Palm Beach Mayor Keith James says he had more details, but he was not going to release anything more right now about what happened here. He said he was in a hurry to leave here and go visit that injured officer at the hospital. We're live in West Palm Beach. Matt Cesny, WPTV News Channel 5.
We do continue our coverage now with WPTV News Channel 5's Ryan Hughes. He is live outside St. Mary's Medical Center this evening where the officer and that suspect were taken. Ryan?
And Shannon, our crew has been out here all afternoon. Shortly after this happened, St. Mary's will not allow us on the property. Right now we are across the street, but I can tell you there has been a very large police presence out here ever since this happened outside the trauma entrance. Over my shoulder, it might be hard to see, but there is still a police cruiser out there right now. And we've seen detectives, we saw the crime scene unit, also the police spokesperson stopping here before heading back to the scene. I want to show you some video that we shot earlier this afternoon. Here is what we know. Police tell us again, as you mentioned, both that female suspect and the officer were trauma alerted here to the hospital. The mayor and police telling us the officer was stabbed in the head, but he is expected to be okay. Now, family members also tell us that 28-year-old suspect underwent surgery. Her aunt says she was last listed in critical condition, but she is also expected to be okay. We will remain out here outside the hospital, continuing to following any developments. We will let you know if we get any new details as soon as we can. But for now, we are live in West Palm Beach. Ryan Hughes, WPTV News Channel 5.